America, she was right.
And you need the right person to be president. You know, we had no war when I was president. War or the threat of war is raging everywhere, and the two incompetent people running our country, or what, I don't actually think they're even running it, are leading us to the brink of World War III. And to make her president would be a gamble with the lives of millions and millions of people. She would get us into a third world war. Kamala president would be a gamble with the lives of millions of people. She would get us into World War III because she's too grossly incompetent to do anything about it. Your sons and your daughters will end up getting... If Comrade Kamala wins this November, World War III is virtually guaranteed to happen. Everything she touches, she destroys. The Middle East is blowing up. We could be very close to World War III with these characters that don't have any idea what they're doing. End up getting drafted. I'll have a draft. Oh, she'd love a draft. All she wants is war. The reason I don't get along with her is because she wants to invade every damn country that she... Administration, I will end the endless wars. They never stop. Again, we had no wars. We had no new wars under your favorite president, President Trump. We had no new wars. They thought I was going to start a war. Let me tell you something. I'm going to stop World War III because we're closer to World War III than we've ever been since the end of World War II.
Y'all are mad because Kamala Harris was right. And it's about fucking time she said that shit with her whole goddamn chest. She sat there and she said that at Jesse Jackson's funeral.
So let me just say, I predicted a lot about what's happening right now. I'm not into saying I told you so, but we did see it coming. I am here in the beautiful city of Detroit to visit one of the incredible small businesses, but before I go in, I want to address what we learned today. Donald Trump has dragged us into a war the American people do not want. He has put American troops in harm's way. I unequivocally oppose this war of choice, and everyone should. And the bottom line, when it comes down to it, is that if we want to stop Donald Trump with this random decision that he has arrived at, then Congress must act, and Congress must act immediately. The American people do not want our sons and daughters to go into this unauthorized war of choice, and I unequivocally oppose it. Thank you.
And Maggie said that this was the woman who was going to start wars. Remember when she said this?
He is saying that he would use the military to go after them.
And then they told you that it was a lie.
They are now talking about deploying 1,500 military.
She warned us.
I ain't want to say it. I ain't want to be right, but I told y'all. She sat there 2 years ago and told y'all dumbasses, and I'm saying these Latinos, these white folks, and these goddamn Asians that put that man in office. She told y'all stupid asses what was going to happen to this country. This country's going to hell in a motherfucking handbasket. Y'all put a fraud in the goddamn office again. A 47-time felon, a grifter, a graper, an SA. You put that in office, you ain't think this country was going to run straight down to hell? Satan, we here. Open the door, and baby, come Texas. Y'all sidestepped another black woman, and I'm getting tired of y'all going on the internet talking about we need to come together and fight fascism. Y'all, let's see how y'all do without us. Y'all gonna stop betting against black women. We got foresight y'all can't see, all right? That is embedded in us. We ain't moving.
Had we just elected the black lady with the silk press, had we just elected Big Sister General, had we just elected the black lady with the weird laugh, had we just elected man of the wheels on the bus go round and round, we would not be at war with Iran right now. And I know what some of y'all are thinking. Joshua, why are you screaming? Joshua, how many times you gonna say this? I'm gonna keep saying it until it finally clicks. Because folks, this was an open book test. Not only was this an open book test, the professor was at the board giving the answers, and we failed. And now we have 4 dead Americans as a result. We have F-15 fighter jets being shot out of the sky by friendly fire. Had we just elected the black lady with the weird laugh, folks would have money to purchase their first home. The American people would have quality health care. We would not be at war with Iran. spending billions of dollars of taxpayer money that has not been approved by Congress to fund this war. So I'm going to keep saying it, and I'm going to keep screaming it until the American people finally understand, if you could have just set your racism and your sexism aside and voted for Kamala Harris, we would be in a better position today.
Trump said that if we went with Harris, we were going to be in war within 6 months. Well, appreciate it, Trump. You were right. Just the only thing was, it wasn't Harris. It was just you.
Remember when Donald Trump said,
You're not going to have a war with me, and you're not going to have a third world war with me. That I can tell you.
and how is that going for us?
The United States military began major combat operations in Iran.
So the guy who said if you vote for Kamala, she's going to send your son to war, has sent your son to war.
The lives of courageous American heroes may be lost, and we may have casualties. That often happens in war.
And not because we were attacked, not because we were under imminent threat, but to protect us from a future attack as a preemptive measure.
We're doing this not for now, we're doing this for the future.
Which is illegal according to the UN 51 Charter that states a collective or individual is allowed to use self-defense if an armed attack happens. Rest in peace to the soldiers and civilians who have lost their lives so far in this senseless, aggressive, illegal war. Keep it clean.
I don't know, dude. I'm just some bald guy who took political science in college. But the idea that I can be shot to death by some sleeper agent who's a terrorist in public, or like emoliated in my house because of a drone strike, all because some boomer is the president and doesn't want people to pay attention to the Epstein files, it doesn't like particularly sit good with me.
So in a moment like this, emotion run high and opinion become deeply divided. So in a moment like this, the emotion run high and opinion become deeply divided. What we are witnessing right now is just political debate in global concern about leadership, foreign policy, and the human cost of the conflict. So war is never a simple decision. It's a consequence reach far beyond the border of the country involved. As a journalist and the observe, our Lord is not just a repeat political agreement, but examine fact, question decision, and give space to different perspective. The reality is that when the tension rise between major power and ordinary citizen and soldier, so I'll often the one who bear the greatest burden. The question many people around the world are asking today is just who was the right during the campaign, but whether diplomacy, dialogue, responsible leadership can prevent the further escalation. So at the end of the day, people everywhere, or whether in America, Iran, Africa, or anywhere, share common hope, peace, stability, and the future, where political disagreement to do not to read morals of life. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you believe global leaders are doing enough to prevent the conflict, or do you think the world is moving toward greater instability? So thank you for watching. If you're new, please can you consider subscribe, like, share. Don't forget to leave a comment, and if you're returning subscriber, thank you so much for your support. Really, we appreciate.